One thing I want to know from you, Zay, is do you feel that Milwaukee is looked down upon?
Definitely, definitely. But I ain't gonna lie,
And if
honestly,
so, why?
I was finna say, honestly, I feel like that's because of us, the networking within. If we put this shit together within, the outside gonna automatically tap in. So if all of us start working together, you know what I mean, without no payment, which I don't care, I'm willing to pay anybody. I'm just saying, it'd be more networking if didn't nobody had to pay. You know what I mean? Motherfucker just send a feature over, send something over.
That's what's
I'm
up,
not.
bro.
I'm willing to pay anybody, but you got to think about other artists who's not.
Exactly. You're
So you
right.
got to think like if we was to send these verses over, you know what I mean, send them over, get the network. A lot of outsiders are gonna, damn, they doing good business. You know what I mean? Let me do some good business with them.
That's what's up.
It looked good from the outside looking in. Same thing we was doing when we was watching Detroit, Pablo and them, Rocaine, and that's what we was watching.
Cash
Cash
Shaquan,
Kid, all of them.
Cash Kid,
All of them,
all of
like
them, man.
Band Gang, all of them, they was networking. Whether it was at first, we ain't speaking on nothing now. At
No, for
first,
sure, for sure.
everybody was networking, and we was looking at it as a good outlook. So we was doing the same. I don't know what happened. It's a lot of stuff that transpire would make stuff break up, but we got to come back together for somebody else to tap in. If we don't want other cities, and we gonna have to come together.
Gotta come together. I want to ask you something, man. You know, in the hip hop community lately, we have been losing a lot of people.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, we lose a lot of people in our life, period. But it just seems like the hip hop community have been losing more artists and more male artists, black male artists at that, left and right. This is like a two-part question. I want to know how that makes you feel when you wake up and you see a tabloid or the news and you see another young rapper has been murdered or
That's where my Instagram and Facebook posts come from when I'm like, I'm not a rapper or I don't want to be a rapper. You know what I mean?
I
You
know
will
that. I
see
seen
something
that.
like my
I seen
idol,
that.
Young Dolph. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He
I'm
got-
glad you said
he
that.
got murdered, gunned down, which is tragic. But you got to think, I'm a rapper. Don't nobody want to get gunned down, whether it's over their chain, their car, their money. You know what I mean? You elevated for this. Don't nobody want to do that. You know what I mean? Lawyers and them probably got the same money, more. They not getting gunned down for their earnings.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like, shit, do I want to be a rapper? I could be something else and have the same earnings. That's where that come from.
And my part two question was, I want to know how you feel, or where were your thoughts when Big Wan was killed?
Right. Like
Here in
that.
Milwaukee.
That's an inner city artist.
Right.
R.I.P. to Big
R.I.P.
Wan.
to
Because
Big
I got a
Wan.
lot of respect for Wan.
And I know you, I know you probably would because you know
Definitely.
what I'm saying. You're a young coming up
Yeah.
artist, and I just know.
Most definitely,
So I
yeah.
just
So
know,
it's
like-
it's kind of hard because you see people like that getting a buzz, younger artists getting a buzz, or inner city artists getting a buzz, and they get killed. It's like it's kind of hard because like damn, whether you know what it's about, don't know what it's about, it's just damn.
Right.
Why it couldn't have been no elevation in between that? You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard on the music side. You know what I mean? Definitely kind of hard.
So one thing caught me is when you was like Young Dolph being your idol. I could kind of see a splitting image when you said that. Like not even just from your mannerisms, just from the way you dress, like your
Definitely,
style.
definitely.
Like dang, it's crazy that you said that, man.
Yeah.
And R.I.P. to Young Dolph, man. Like that's a nice person to look up to. He was
Definitely.
a caring person, you know what I'm
Most
saying? He
definitely.
cared about his community.
Community.
He was a people
That's
person,
me,
you know what I'm
basically.
saying?
You know what I mean? A people
And
person,
that's
you
why
like
I
the
s-
network.
Exactly.
Definitely. And then he was doing it all on his own. If you really watched his come up,
He was doing it on his
independent. A lot
yeah.
of people didn't like Young Dolph. A lot of people thought his music was weak. A lot of people thought it wasn't on track. He got that buzz, started pushing, networking and stuff.
Showed him different.
Showed him different. Same
what's
path
up,
I'm on. So
Yeah.
shout out to Paper Route and all them over there. That's how that go.